So how you doing today, Raeshelle?
I'm doing good, Dr. Mitchell. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. So can you tell us about wholesaling homes?
Yes, right now I'm in this wholesaling academy, and basically they're teaching us how to get rich in real estate with no credit. Even if you're in debt, if you don't have a ton of money, you can start your own business in real estate, and you can do this with wholesaling. And it's basically when you find deep discount properties in an area and you get those properties under contract with the seller, and then you assign, in other words, sell that contract to a real estate investor. And when you assign the contract to a real estate investor, you tack on your fee for the assignment. And the fees, some people have made anywhere between 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, even $40,000 per deal. So basically, this is a great way to get rich in real estate. When you're just starting out, when you have no money, even when you're in debt, when you have no credit, you don't need a license to do this. It's basically you're just getting your feet in the door and you're starting your own business and earning a lot of money.
Okay, Raeshelle, can you walk me through it? Let's say that I just graduated college. I have a massive amount of student loan debt and I have no cash and my credit is bad. Can you walk me through the process of how I can get my foot in the door and just through the whole process of getting my foot in the door to getting rid of my first house or selling my first contract?
Okay. So the first thing that you do is find leads. Basically, you would find motivated sellers, people that are looking to sell their homes. So the first thing that I would recommend is you could go on listsource.com, and in that website you can find leads. They basically sell lists of people who are selling their houses. So they have the people's names there and their addresses there, and you would buy that list. Now this is actually affordable, so you don't need a ton of startup money, but it is realistic to say that you do need some money to at least go
Okay, like
on
how
the.
much? Like how much sort of money will I need?
So I paid $170 for a list of 1,000 people. So in this business, I learned that one in every 25 leads is a deal. So
Wow.
with 1,000 leads, if you buy 1,000 leads for $170, you could potentially have 40 deals. Now, if you did like 10,000 per deal, that's a lot of money. So I would definitely recommend going on listsource.com and buying a list of 1,000 leads. And then you go on yellowletter.com. So basically, you would send yellow letters to these addresses saying, "Hi, my name is, first name, last name. I would like to buy your house on 123 Street. Please call me," and put your phone number. I would recommend getting a Google Voice number. There's some anonymity there. And then you would send those yellow letters to the list that you bought. So that's yellowletter.com. They can send yellow letters to that list. Um, and then basically you would wait for them to call you, for the motivate sellers to call you. So in between that time that you're waiting for them to call you, I would suggest calling escrow companies, title companies. Now what these people do is, say a motivated seller calls you and they sign the purchase contract.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you would take that contract to an escrow agent because they're the third party, they're the neutral party who can hold the money, you know. So that's what escrow companies do. So in between the time you're waiting for calls to come in, you would call escrow companies and you would ask them, do you do an assignment? Because what you're going to do is assign the purchase contract to a buyer eventually. So you want to make sure that the escrow company will be able to do that, that they allow that. So then when the sellers call you, you already have your escrow company. So when they call you, you just talk to them on the phone. You get the details of the house, like the square feet, how many bedrooms, bathrooms, and you would ask them, how soon are you looking to sell? And if they say no rush, I would recommend not going further with them because they will waste your time. But if they're like, oh, I really need to sell quick, you would move forward. You would go visit the house, and look at the house, take like 30 pictures of the house because you want to post those pictures online to lure in buyers for the house. You would take note of just visually take note of repairs that need to be made to the house. And you want to, of course, build rapport with the seller so that you can leave the house with the contract signed. Now, basically, so say you've left the house with the contract signed, um, you're not purchasing the contract. You're basically it is a purchase contract, and the seller signs it, but you are going to assign that contract to a buyer. So you're not purchasing the contract. You're just selling the contract to someone else to purchase. Um,
Exactly. But you typically have what, a 30-day window or 60-day window, like the purchase. Like how long does the buyer agreement last? It's like 30 or 60 days or 90 days.
um, so I would say you would give like 45 days.
Okay,
Um,
so you have 45 days from that point to find someone to buy that contract.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Um, So basically, yeah, you would just find the buyer. How you can find a buyer, you can, of course, put up bandit signs. Those are the signs on the road that you see that say like, um, we buy houses, we sell houses, those kind of signs. So you would put up those signs. Um, when I took the wholesaling academy, they say that bandit signs get a lot of calls from buyers. So I would definitely suggest putting up bandit signs to get buyers. And I would suggest asking the escrow companies if they know real estate investors. Um, or you could also go on this website called MLS.com and find a realtor, and you could ask them to help you find buyers. And the realtor would just tack on their fee, so there's something in it for the realtor as well. Now, some realtors don't want to do this, but there are some realtors that will do it. Just like some escrow companies won't assign contracts, but some escrow companies will. So you just have to basically find the right people that can help you, along this road of wholesaling.
Right. Right. So how big how deep of a discount does it have to be in order to entice you to go after the property?
I would say like anywhere between 40 to 60% of the after repair value.
Hmm.
So after you get off the phone with the seller, you tell them, okay, I'm going to run the numbers on this home. I'll contact you as soon as possible. So you'll have to do your homework on the house. You'll have to go on like eappraisal.com and look at the value of the home. So if the value of the home is 135,000, you would basically know that you will purchase the home of that value. So basically, you are going to make an offer that's around $64,000, so that there is some room there for you to make money.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So can I can this be a part-time job for me, or can is it does it bring in enough revenue to where it can be a full-time job for me?
Yes. Some people are making a lot of money, like 40,000 a month. You can even make
Wow.
10,000 a month. With 10,000 a month, that's like around 4,000 a year. Like with wholesaling, you can make just in a month what a lot of people are making in a year, like $40,000. So this can be more than a full-time job. This could be like a very successful, lucrative career. Now, of course, some people don't see results with it, but with wholesaling, it's about working hard and staying consistent. And a lot of people make the mistake of going after houses where the seller is unmotivated, so they won't get the deals. So some people don't get deals from sellers. But you have to make sure that you are going after people who are motivated, who are divorcees, who even have loans on their houses and they're looking to really get rid of it. Situations of inheritance, absentee owners, probate. Like you have to go after those people who really want to get rid of their house. Like so, you have to strategize and you have to be consistent. And you can see results and make more than what a lot of full-time workers are making. I plan to dive into it. So first, I'm researching how to do it. I read up on this a lot every day, and right now I'm building a course on it because I believe that when I first discovered it, I was like, wow, how come people haven't. Well, a lot of people are doing it, but then again, there are a lot of people that aren't doing it because obviously you have people who are living paycheck to paycheck. They're poor, they're struggling, they can't live life. So it's like, here's wholesaling. This is how you can get out of this, this life and just make money and live life the way that you want to live it. How come people haven't discovered this? So as I've been researching, I'm like, okay, I want to create a course on udemy.com to teach people how to make money in real estate without having credit or a bunch of money. There is a way that you can get rich in real estate as a normal person working a job with a lot of debt. There is a way. So right now, my focus is to make the course, publish it on udemy.com, and I'm definitely going to dive in. I'm already talking to a seller, actually. It's an out of state
Wow,
deal.
congratulations.
Oh, thank you. But I do realize that maybe this won't go anywhere because, like I said, 1 in 25 leads, you get a deal. This is only one lead,
Well,
but it's a start.
it's a start, and this one lead could be motivated, highly motivated to get rid of their home. So you never know. So
Definitely.
I and that was my last question for you about should you only do it in the city that you live, or can you do it countrywide?
Um, a lot of people have done it like countrywide. Actually, the guy that teaches the Wholesale Academy, his name is Sean Terry, and he's doing it countrywide. He does it out of state, and he's a millionaire. He's a multimillionaire. So I would say don't limit yourself. Just take the steps, and there are ways to sign contracts online. There's Skype, to meet with the person online. So there is a way to wholesale and make money. Like I would say, don't limit yourself. You just have to do the work.
Right, right. Well, thank you so much for sharing this fantastic information because I knew nothing about it. So you've you have educated me a lot. Thank you so much, and I would like to give you the last word.
Well, I would just say, if you are looking for a way to make money and get out of like, debt and start traveling and living life, I would say to just go on udemy.com for a first step and look up my course. It's going to be on wholesaling. It's going to be in the business category. My name is Raeshelle Cooke. You can look up the course. I'm going to be giving away free coupons, and you can look at, step by step how to wholesale. So just, look up my course at least by the end of the month. It's going to be on udemy.com. So,
And thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Your Black Education. Until next time, my friend, be blessed and be encouraged.